Hello everyone, good day. This is my business game by Nigeria Guidance School, Batch 13, Group 8, Cycle 4, mentored by Mr. Kingsley. My name is Akolade Iskilu Badamosi. Task 1. You have received all the information needed in order to become managers and leaders in global community. Now you have an important task: enter in a new country and develop global there. This new country will be Nigeria. As a starting resources, you have internet, a team, knowledge received in the school, $50. Within an hour, you have to develop a plan of actions for a week. You must specify the number of registrations and deposits you will achieve over this period. Important: $50,000 is given only once. Later on, you should use the free resources from the system. Survey on Myanmar. Myanmar, slightly smaller than Texas with population of about 55,746,253. Myanmar occupies the Thailand portion of the Indo-Chinese Peninsula. The ethnic origins of modern Myanmar, known historically as Burma, are a mixture of Indo-Aryans who began pushing into the area around 700 BC. Capital: Naypyidaw. Religion: Buddhist 89%, Christian 4%, Baptist 3%, Catholic 1%, Islam 4%, Animist 1%, Others 2%. Currency: Kyat. Language: Burmese. Plans and objectives: learn and understand their official language or look for an interpreter. 2. Identify and know the basic needs of the people. 3. Set up mailing lists that will send messages regularly to keep people aware of our presence. 4. Schedule meetings with media houses to discuss topical issues related to and its ideologies. 5. Training of about 10 guiders. The 10 guiders are expected to training at least 3 locals who will eventually work on expanding the community. 6. Identify 5 big cities where an live presentation can take place, such as Yangon, Mandali, Bago, Moniwa, Sitwa, and Paya. 7. We also take the campaign to major places like the malls, marketplaces, and bus stops, etc. Execution and budget: we shall make available transport in the first week of the seminar in the major cities, as Mavrodi did in 1989. Startup capital: $50,000. Internet: a team of 10. The team has an objective to register a minimum of 40 persons per team member. In the guidance school, we have been trained on how to use and create the following. Number 1, SWOT analysis. Number 2, social media: YouTube channel, Facebook page, Twitter, Google Drive, Gmail account, Google Docs. School in the cloud. 3, offline event planning and budgeting. Available resources: get an office space where people can make inquiries about organize like 5 offline events that will take place after the first official seminar. Prepare plans based on local-based SWOT analysis carried out. Create YouTube channel, Facebook pages to promote ideology. The serial number, details, cost as listed. Cost of 10 guiders: $4,400. Office setup: $5,100. Publicity: $6,020. Offline event: 5 big cities, $6,000. Training cost: $4,000. Allocated funds: $50,000. Remaining funds: $25,520. Task 2. A week has passed and you are foreman. The average contribution of a participant to participate to the structure is around $300. Under the regulations of Global, you must provide at least 30% growth in terms of participant payment starting with the first contribution. Your task is to calculate how many new members and contributors you have to ensure in the next 3 weeks in order to be able to make the required payment to the other participants. It is necessary to write down your plan of action for the next 3 weeks under the above conditions stated. Point out what resources you need and how you are going to use them, the number of new participants and money raised during this period, what extra costs you have and how to attract them. Number of registrations: 300. 10 guiders. Start registrations for each guider. Average contribution $100. Week 1 contribution $100 times 300, that's $30,000. First month growth at 30%, $9,000. Total PH $39,000. Since people are already registered in the system, we have to commence the training of guiders. Adequate information will be given to the new guiders as a morale booster, like incentives, so as to ginger them to participate fully and register new members to the community. Tax 3. A month as per you are 100. The same plan for another month on the basis of the result of previous calculations. Taking into account the dynamics of growth, the number of new participants and contribution for the next 4 weeks. Number of new registration 900. 10 guiders plus 10 new local guiders, 20 guiders. 90 persons per 10 guider and 10 new guiders. Average contribution $300. First month contribution to the system $30,000 plus $90,000, that's $120,000. First month growth at 30%, $36,000. Total PH $156,000. After 2 months, you have the number of participants and deposits that you have calculated. Now you can calculate what you need to organize within the next month. A week after the start of the month, there is local holiday in Thailand, which is celebrated during a week respectively. In this period, the activity of registrations falls by 75%. Make a plan of action for a month. What resources and how you will use them? The right amount of contribution and participant for the development of the system. Propose solution to the task. There is a popular holiday that takes place every year in Myanmar, Burmese New Year. It occurs every April 17 of the year. The holiday ceremony mixed with parades and festivals throughout the country. Strategy: participate fully in the festival. Do a promotion that gives every person 20% as you register within the festival period. Tax 5. Your plan didn't work out. You do not have enough new registrations and new deposits to cover the cost of the current deposit. It is necessary to analyze the plans of actions in the situation. What are the resources? How many participant contribution etc. needed to get the situation resolved? Due to lack of funds, there are delay in payment. The whole participants saying that neither make their own contribution nor attract new members. Propose solution to these problems. Put up meeting with guiders. Do an open meeting where people's critics will be addressed. Public meeting with free venue costs. Organize events. Remind people of the ideology of MMA, which is financial freedom. Brainstorm on new towns, areas, cities, streets, shopping malls. Do several presentations in public places and organize competitions that follows with prizes and gifts, shopping vouchers. More trainings on MMM ideology, videos from citizens concerning their MMM experiences and letters of happiness. Also, social media will be used to promote MMM Pro and the festive period. Taxes. During the month, delay in payment increased to 7 days. Referral activities almost reduces to 0. The old members do not attract anyone and do not make contribution to. In virtue of this situation, a pause mode is implemented in which all the old marbles are frozen and will be available for withdrawal when the situation will right itself. New deposits grow as per old conditions. Old conditions are not frozen and available as usual. Make your plan of actions for another month. Resources, contributions, members, etc. Propose solutions to the problems. Enlighten members on what the pause mode means. Make them feel secure in order to avoid panic. Raise the referral bonus to 15%. Give out percentages immediately to new members PH. This should be taken from the remaining available funds of the initial $50,000, which is $24,480. Make members have knowledge where the money comes from. Teach members the importance of regular PH and GH. Regularly do presentations assuring them that the MMM community is with them and it is not going anywhere. Your efforts, tax 7, your efforts have been insufficient to reverse the situation. A restart took place, all the old marbles are removed. We start to work from the beginning. Serious negative impacts of the members and unfavorable responses. 1 or 2 negative articles in the mass media and you have to make a fresh start in such condition. A plans of actions under this specific condition for a month. Propose solutions to the problems. Give incentives to old members which cannot resist. Make consultations with other guiders in countries where such has happened before in order to learn from them. Call for a press conference explaining the situation in more details and also reminding them of the legality of MMM. Host a TV show on the most popular TV station to orientate people and tell them the ideology of MMM. We mandate all guiders to open more social media accounts in order to promote MMM ideology. We send bulk SMS to citizens to register and a link to MMM ideology. will be included in the message. Once again, my name is Akolade Iskilu. Thank you very much. Thanks to my mentor too.